A new wave of automated password spraying attacks is targeting enterprise VPN infrastructure, with attackers actively probing Palo Alto Networks GlobalProtect portals and Cisco SSL VPN gateways. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. Threat monitoring platform GreyNoise detected the campaign on December 11th, when login attempts against GlobalProtect VPN portals surged dramatically. In just a 16-hour window, GreyNoise observed a peak of roughly 1.7 million authentication attempts, indicating a large-scale and highly automated operation. The attacks originated from more than 10,000 unique IP addresses and targeted VPN infrastructure hosted primarily in the United States, Mexico, and Pakistan. However, despite the geographic spread of targets, the malicious traffic itself was highly centralized. Nearly all of the activity came from IP space operated by 3xk GmbH, a hosting provider based in Germany, suggesting the use of centralized cloud infrastructure rather than compromised residential devices. GreyNoise researchers noted that the attackers relied on reused, commonly guessed username and password combinations, a classic hallmark of password spraying rather than brute force attacks. Instead of hammering a single account repeatedly, password spraying attempts the same credentials across many accounts to avoid triggering lockouts. Another notable detail was the consistency of the user agent. Most of the login attempts used a Firefox user agent that is uncommon for automated traffic coming from this provider. Combined with uniform request timing and structure, this strongly suggests scripted credential probing rather than human-driven access attempts or exploitation of software vulnerabilities. GreyNoise emphasized that the activity was specifically designed to identify exposed or weakly protected VPN portals, not to exploit flaws in the GlobalProtect software itself. According to the researchers, this reflects continued pressure against enterprise VPN authentication endpoints, a trend that often spikes during periods of elevated attacker activity. On December 12th, GreyNoise observed the same infrastructure pivoting towards Cisco SSL VPN gateways. Activity from the same hosting provider and using the same TCP fingerprint began probing Cisco endpoints, with the number of unique attacking IPs jumping to 273. That figure represents a sharp increase compared to the normal baseline of fewer than 200 IPs. This marked the first large-scale use of 3xk hosted IP addresses targeting Cisco SSL VPNs in the past 12 weeks. As with the GlobalProtect activity, the login payloads followed legitimate authentication flows, including proper CSRF handling. This further confirmed that the campaign was focused on credential-based attacks rather than vulnerability exploitation. The timing of the activity raised concerns because Cisco had just warned customers about a maximum severity zero-day vulnerability, CVE 2025-2393, affecting Cisco Async OS and actively exploited in attacks against secure email gateway and secure email and web manager appliances. However, GreyNoise stressed that it found no evidence linking the VPN credential attacks to this zero-day vulnerability. Palo Alto Networks acknowledged the activity in a statement, confirming that it is aware of the automated credential probing targeting VPN gateways, including GlobalProtect portals. The company emphasized that the observed traffic does not represent a compromise of Palo Alto Networks systems or the exploitation of any vulnerability in its products. According to Palo Alto Networks, the activity consists of scripted attempts to identify weak credentials. The company is urging customers to enforce strong, unique passwords and enable multi-factor authentication on all VPN access points. GreyNoise also advises administrators to closely audit VPN and network appliance logs, watch for unusual or unexpected login attempts, and proactively block known malicious IP addresses involved in the campaign. The incident serves as a reminder that VPN gateways remain high-value targets and that weak credentials can still undermine otherwise secure infrastructure. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a Veeam, Rubrik, Commvault immutable and air-gapped backup and disaster recovery appliance for $11,995. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news. Thank you for watching.